This is happening because we have guests.
Hello.
Hello.
We were talking about hip pads.
Oh, that and Summer Meadows didn't wear them.
No, she did wear them. Or no, she didn't wear them.
She didn't.
She didn't wear them, but I thought she did.
And you said a gaff. And now tell me, the gaff is what tucks your cock?
Yeah, it keeps it all tight.
Is it like a
firm
sock?
in place?
Like,
No.
No. What? I don't understand. Is it like a tampon?
It's like a torture device.
A torture. Well, on that note,
I don't know. It's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of like a song, but it's not really a song. It has this little thing, and it has a little pocket in it, and you put your little wee-wee in there, and then you pull that, and you yank it all up.
So how do you tie the wee-wee in there, or?
No. So it's kind of like a sock, so you put your wee-wee in there.
Yeah.
And then you pull those, you pull the thing and then you pull it really tight after you shove your balls back up where they came from.
Oh, got it.
And then it...
Oh, so that's what gives you the Barbie smoothness. The Barbie doll smoothness.
Camel toe.
The camel toe. Lovely.
Yes. And I was saying that I couldn't find mine today.
Well, I don't
probably
really
in the washing machine.
think you need it.
Well, no.
You're wearing your
I'm wearing a flowy dress.
Your big, flowy, dining out for life eating dress.
Yes. Do what? I've already dined out for life, though.
How many dining out for life shows have we done? Do you know what this one is?
5th.
Correct.
Yay!
This is the 5th dining out for life show we've done.
I could go on Jeopardy.
Right? You could go on Jeopardy.
Oh, that was in the form of a question.
Oh, sorry.
Would it be our 5th?
What is dining out for life?
Oh, you want me to put that in a form of a question?
I don't know. It is today. Have you been out everywhere already?
I haven't been out everywhere, but I went to Witch for lunch.
Right.
Because they participate.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't work over here anymore. So I'm not in the hood very often. So today was very special because I actually drove into the hood to go to Witch to get my sandwich because I haven't had a Witch in a while. And then so that, I could participate.
Right. Well, and over
in Project Pie, are they participating?
Yes, they are.
Oh,
they are participating at 50%, actually.
Oh, I'm so going to run across the street and take a pizza to go.
Right. Well, but I thought you were coming to dinner with us.
I said to go.
Oh, so you're going to have that for a snack later.
Yes.
Got it. Wouldn't it be
I've
amazing?
decided that I'm not going to worry about my summer body this year.
Okay. Why not?
Because I've decided that I'm going to become a smooth bear.
A smooth bear?
Is there such a thing?
Sure. Bear's a state of mind, remember? Brian Hill told us that.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
He doesn't have a show anymore.
He sure doesn't. Well, I'm just saying, maybe you could be the first one.
There is nothing wrong with being a little large. Everyone needs a fat girl at a party.
Mm-hmm. They always bring the best food.
They always are, and they're always by the food.
They're always by I cannot believe that we are talking about this right. I want all the hate mail you can direct to her. Because
why would they hate? It's not like
I'm not being sizist.
Yeah.
Ooh, you just missed that.
But you are being a sizist.
Oh, no. That was delicious. He clearly doesn't eat dining out for life food.
Have you gone anywhere for dining out for life today?
I did. I went to Baby Cakes this morning for coffee.
Yes.
And then on my way home from the center, I went to Industrial Grind for coffee. So
you haven't eaten, is that what you're saying?
No, I have eaten. I just stayed at home. So I didn't stop anywhere to eat.
Oh, I eat. I'm going to go over to Project Pie, and I'm going to get a pie.
Well, we're going to do our game.
Maybe I'll go during a break.
Maybe you'll send
no,
producer
I will go.
Kurt.
I can go over there by myself. Or maybe Kurt will accompany me.
Okay.
They love me over there, and they're very fast.
They are very fast. That's one thing that Jay and I love that place.
Can we talk about fast for a minute?
Like as in quick or as in not eating?
Can we talk about Mo's anniversary party last Thursday?
Okay, yes. Yes, we can.
Okay, first off,
Which we didn't do a show, first off.
No, we did not. Although we were both here.
Yes.
So, last week was their anniversary on Thursday. It was their 21st anniversary.
Oh, that was our 22nd.
Whatever. I remember being at the first one. I mean, I remember when they opened.
But it was Mary's.
Well, yeah, I remember that. But I don't remember it was in Van Alley. And I remember what it was before that.
What was it before that? A bathhouse?
No. It was a bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was a Chinese, I think it was a Chinese thing. Yeah.
Okay. So last week, as we're talking about...
I wore my, I was going to come to the party, obviously.
Yeah.
And then, but I had a very busy day on Friday.
You told me.
Very, very, very busy day.
You did.
So I intentionally, when I was getting dressed, I know I should have a 5 o'clock shot, and I know that Jay is working on that right now. I know he's so preoccupied that his husband's coming into town that he forgot to shave, and he's forgetting my shots. But anyways.
When we get to meet today, I just want to say.
We do get to meet him. Thank you. Somebody better be on it.
Right.
So, I wore my 3-hour shoes.
Yes, you did, on purpose.
So that I would only last for 3 hours. Because they're cute shoes. They are cute shoes that I wore last week.
And you had a pedicure.
I did. I had my feet done, and my nails painted. I was ready to go, and I knew that in 3 hours my shoes would hurt me like they always do, and then I would, go home.
Correct. Because you didn't want to stay.
Exactly.
Which was bogus because when you come here, you always stay.
I do. That's why I wear my 3-hour shoes.
So your 3-hour shoes came off at hour 5.
When I got here, I found a stool, and I sat down. So then it didn't matter if I was wearing 3-hour shoes because I sat and drank the entire night.
You did. And we were drinking up a storm.
Okay.
And it was a wig party.
Do you know what time I got home? What time did you get home?
Oh, we got home early.
Like what? I got home early too.
8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I got home early too.
So 1:30?
I got home at 1:45 in the morning.
Are you gonna blame Paris?
I got here at 5.
Are you blaming Paris?
I'm blaming everyone.
I was gonna say, it's either Paris or Glitz, or who are you blaming?
They all left!
They all left!
And I was still here.
Girl. And how many shots did you do? She lost count after the first 3.
But I had a great time.
Yes. No, it was
I
fun.
really, really did have a good time. Yeah. But I was not well on Friday.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Did you cancel it?
No, because I have a rule. That, my rule is, if you play, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, that is not my rule, but my rule is that if I'm gone out drinking or if I'm going to go out drinking, I can't cancel appointments because of one of the two. Except for when I go to the river. That I can
then
totally.
you can do that.
No, I was on time. I don't know how I stayed on time all day. I really don't.
Did any of them know that you were a little into
I told all of them.
All of them.
I told all of them. I am.
I'm not responsible for how this looks.
I told them all. I'm hungover today. You have 2 choices. We can talk, or I can concentrate on your hair. Which do you choose? And all of them have said, we don't need to talk.
Right?
Yeah.
Just focus.
Yeah, just focus. So that's what I did. But I was in bed on Friday. Okay, so that was the other part. So I could have sworn, and I would have been wrong. Like, if somebody really would have asked me. Like, you would have had another right moment.
Another?
But you've only had one. Anyway, so I'd like to point that out. And Jay's had none. So
None.
I could swear that I had to be working at 11 o'clock on that Friday. And so even when I got home and, I put Ophelia in a pile in the bathroom.
Eyelashes on top.
Yeah. Okay. And then I made my Uber driver drive through Jack in the Box to get food. And then I got home and I got in a pile. And then I crawled into bed and forgot about my Jack in the Box. And then I woke up like, I don't know, about a half an hour later. I'm probably going to go to sleep. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so starved that I got up and made myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I forgot about the fucking Jack in the Box food. So the next morning when I woke up thinking that I had to be at work at 11 o'clock, and I didn't set my alarm clock, but I get up early regardless. It doesn't matter. So I woke up I slept in. So it was like 8 o'clock when I finally woke up. Normally I get up like 6:30. So I go in and I find the Jack in the Box food, which was disgusting.
Well, what do you expect?
I mean, disgusting. And then I'm like, doing a couple other things. So at about 8:40, I'm having my coffee, and I decide to, get online. I'm going to check my appointments to see what I have going on for the day, My first appointment was at 9 o'clock.
Well, girl.
Ask me what time I got out of work. 6:45 p.m. Ask me what time I was in bed.
7 p.m.
7:15.
7:15 p.m. Yeah.
And I slept until the next day.
And what did you do? Get up to go to football?
On Saturday?
Yeah.
No, I worked.
Oh, good for you. Making that money to pay for your radio.
I got a new radio, and I hate it. Thank you for bringing that up.
Thank you for bringing that. I know.
I hate this radio that I got so much that
That you just want to buy a new car.
No, I love my car. I just want to get a new radio. I hate this radio. I hate everything about it.
Well,
every time I have to change the station, I hate it. I hate it.
Perhaps you should just get yourself an iPad and...
Wait, what?
It doesn't do very well in
That's fucking rude.
Exactly.
Oh, look, it's the whore.
It's Dorian. You love Dorian.
She was a whore last week, let me tell you, at the party.
She can't help herself. She's making that money. So...
Yeah, it was a mess.
Well, but we had fun.
Oh my God, I had so much fun.
Lots of fun pictures, and usually they have boas, but this year they had wigs.
Wigs. And Chris wasn't here.
No, but Doug was.
Doug was. Which is good, because if Chris would have been here, I probably would have been worse.
Well, yeah. Tequila!
Yeah. And Holly wasn't here either. That was upsetting.
I know.
We texted back and forth almost all night.
Gorgeous.
She was all trying to be, motherly.
Well, she does have kids now.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh my God. I fear the day that you have to babysit someone's child.
Okay, that is very hurtful. I am an excellent babysitter. I am an incredible...
What is your threshold, though? How many hours before they have to go back?
When I get them all totally sugared out.
So they could go have a sugar high with mom and dad and then...
No. I like them when they're on the sugar high.
Oh, okay.
But, when I can tell they're starting to crash, I'm like, ooh, time for me to take you home.
Good Lord. I don't know if I could imagine you babysitting anybody.
Why? I'm very good.
I don't know.
I'm very trustworthy. I'm very fun. Kids love me.
What do? Do you do finger painting? And...
Speaking of kids and loving me, so this weekend was Easter. So I went over to over to Heather and Dan's house, which I do for Easter, and they have an Easter icon. And Heather she's very smart, and I love her to death. And she has 2 kids, and then there are other kids there. You know what I'm saying? So what she does is she, instead of just throwing eggs out, she does clues. So she puts clues in
the little plastic eggs.
Yeah, thank you.
Right.
And then, so you go from, and she said, separates them into teams.
So it's like a scavenger hunt.
Yes.
Okay.
But obviously I'm older than most of the kids, but yet I like to participate. So,
no.
Yes. So in years past, I have,
Won.
I've helped.
Help.
I've assisted.
Okay. Won. You've won.
So this year, she says to me, all right, of all of your years assisting, I'm putting you with the youngest kids, and then there are going to be the other teams, so that because you will move the younger ones along, quicker. But but she had rules for me, rules, like what I could do and what I couldn't do. And so one of the teams was all girls, and then one of the teams was the boys, and then I had the youngsters, which had like 2 little boys and a girl. So the little girls team,
Smart.
evil.
Evil.
Yes, because what they were doing is if they got to a clue first, they would take the clues out of the other eggs.
That's smart.
So, you know what I did? I got one ahead of them, and I may or I may not have accidentally bumped with my foot the eggs into another part of the yard.
Which is why you would be so good on Survivor.
You know I would.
Or if there was some show called Scavenger Hunt.
Needless to say, we won.
Why, what was the big prize besides candy and stuff?
Oh, they all got $5.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't participate in the prize.
Goes into their college fund. Or
No, it went into
their iPad
it went into
fund.
food. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, we should take a break because I want a shot.
Where is our 5 o'clock shots?
We're gonna go get them right now.
Do what? What do you mean he's not making them? What are you doing? Didn't I send you to go get them?
We're going on a break and then we're gonna get them. So we'll be right back.
I'll get them myself. I painted my nails.
You did, actually.
I wanted you to see them.
We're back.
Look, I painted this one too.
We have shots. Should we do them?
Yes. I'm glad that I was able to get them for us,
Where's who?
since producer Jay clearly is preoccupied today.
Well, oh my God, you produced something.
Really? I didn't drink yet.
Oh, sorry. We were drinking. It was one of your executive producer duties. Was there any liquor in that? Oh, did you make them virgin?
But you're an alcoholic like you are.
Well, mine was.
No, really, they're all the same.
I must have got all the juice then. Yeah. Mine tasted like fruit juice.
I have no further
P.S.
comment.
What are you drinking? What is it called? It's fruity.
Moe's
Moe's
Punch.
Well, someone made
Which
that one
very
first.
few people know how to make around here anymore.
And who's your favorite one that makes it?
Jason.
Jason. Fabulous.
Because he just looked good.
There was one thing that I was going to ask you because I remember you had one once, and I don't know if you still do it or not. But don't you still have one of them cigarettes, those vapor cigarette thingies? Didn't you have one of those? Oh, the E. Yeah.
Well, I don't understand. Yes and no.
Yes and no. I don't understand them either.
Because there's a vapor cigarettes and then there's the...
Well, that's what I was just going to ask you. Is there a difference between the vapor cigarettes and then
Yes.
the other? There isn't? It's the same shit?
Because I thought the vapor was like, it looked like a mini hookah.
Like a hookah.
And when they blew, it's like a ton of smoke and... Yeah, but an e-cigarette looks like a cigarette.
But
Yeah.
when you're at a hookah lounge, aren't you just smoking oil, basically?
Well, that's what the vapor cigarettes are.
But I thought that there's like some other chemicals and shit in those vapor cigarettes. Well, because the only reason I bring that up is the FDA is now going to regulate them like they do cigarettes.
Right.
And so I'm thinking that's going to jack up the price for days. And
Well, you know what I find kind of like crazy about it is, well, everyone whines about cigarette smoke. So then the smokers in the world who already have to go outside and do all of that, they come up with another method that isn't going to smell people out, so that people don't whine about the smell of it. And then so they figure that out, and then they want to whine because they're still smoking. We're in the Americas.
America.
People have a choice of what they want to do with their lives. And if you don't want to smell cigarette smoke, then A, don't be around smokers, and B, the considerate smokers that are doing the e-cigarettes so that it doesn't smell and doesn't do all of that. Don't fucking whine about that. You know, if you don't want to suck dick, then don't suck dick and don't go to a glory hole.
You're required to do it.
After effects, smoking cigarettes does.
Oh, really?
Your secondhand smoke doesn't filter over to me, then you can talk.
But the e-cigarettes,
Does it still filter over to me? Yes, it does. So it infringes on my right.
and what do you do that bugs me?
Everything.
Exactly. So I rest my case there.
Some people's voices
Thank
are
you.
an affront to my very being.
Thank you.
Some naked people at beaches, I don't want to see that shit.
But
Put your clothes on.
are they all fucking barred? No, they still do their whiny ass voice.
Well, I was just gonna say, I was gonna ask what your favorite flavor of your e-cigarette was, but clearly you smoke them one things, them American Spirit.
American
things.
Spirit. It's organic and healthy.
Like what Queen Elizabeth used to smoke.
Okay, exactly.
Well, the thing that don't you get a weird feeling in your mouth when you smoke those? Like it's not like
What, the e-cigarettes?
No, the American Spirits.
No. Mm-mm. Well, it doesn't have the chemicals that the other
Correct.
cigarettes have in them.
Right.
And so, they go out, they'll go out on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And they're a little bit more potent. So, I tend not to smoke a whole entire cigarette because...
See, every time I try to smoke them, I feel
And
like
they're
I'm
fucking
not,
expensive.
I'm not getting anything. And then
Because you're not getting the chemicals.
Right.
And that's what a lot of people are addicted to, is the chemicals in the cigarettes.
So how long did it take you to wean yourself from from your Marlboro Lights?
It took a little while. But you know what is so funny is, not too terribly long ago, they didn't have, where I get my cigarettes, they didn't have them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just got a pack of Marlboro. And I smoked through those Marlboro, I swear to you, in 2 hours. Yeah. I was like, oh my God.
So it literally is the other chemicals.
It is the other chemicals in there, because from just that one pack of Marlboros, I almost could not get enough of them. And so much so that when I was done with that pack in 2 hours,
I can just see you too, because you smoke in your car. Girl be like,
I was out, woo, this is the best shit I've ever had.
she's got 4.
Yeah. And when I went back to my American Spirits, I'm like, ooh, what the hell is this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of smoking and drag queens,
Yes.
RuPaul she does these videos where she drives around people in this old vintage Volvo, and it's interview things. It's very cute, kind of what we do.
Yeah, I don't really
A
watch
little
it,
bit
but go ahead.
Well, she did one with Shishi LaRue, and they were talking about what's happening in the porn industry and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Shishi made mention that drag queens smoke almost 5 times to 1 the rest of the gay community. Is that true? Do a lot of drag queens smoke?
No.
I didn't think so either.
Well, not here in San Diego. Well, no, no.
No?
I think most of the drag queens I know don't smoke.
Really? I thought it was weird too. Because
Yeah.
I don't see many.
Well,
drag
let's go
queens
through the
smoking.
drag queens here.
Oh my God, we're gonna call them all out for being big old smoking bitches.
All right, so let's see. We have
I know Paris.
Paris smokes,
And you.
and me. Gina doesn't smoke. Babette Schwartz doesn't smoke. Christina doesn't smoke. Chad Michaels doesn't smoke.
Blitz doesn't smoke.
Blitz doesn't smoke. LaDonna doesn't smoke.
Does Shania smoke?
Shania,
Loveless.
I do not believe she does smoke.
Does Medina?
Medina does not smoke. Bianca does not smoke. Well, that's not true. Oh my God, where were you last week? We were just talking about you.
Where
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for not being here for your anniversary party.
They missed tequila shots.
Because
No.
I'm just letting you know that I got drunk enough without you being here. And if you would have been here, it would have been so worse. So, happy anniversary and thank you for not being here.
22 years. Woo woo.
I remember being here at the opening.
Yeah, at the grand.
At the grand opening.
I remember being at the closing of WCBC's.
We've heard of your grand opening. Don't worry.
Yes, and it's not in a gaff today, so let's not talk about it. So, drag queens that smoke.
Yeah,
Apparently they don't smoke. So I didn't think they did.
Yeah.
But she had made mention that they do. Maybe it's in other cities. I don't know.
Well, my birthday is my quit date.
May 14th?
May 14th?
Yes. Oh, speaking of my birthday, I got a text from a certain individual who said that I can't mention them, but they got a text from you clarifying if my birthday was the 14th or the 15th.
Well, I know exactly who that was.
Yes, you
I
should.
just wanted to know if he knew.
No. That was somebody else.
No, because I only texted that to one person.
Who?
Donald.
No, Wanda.
No. Bitch! Wanda!
Wait! Wait just a minute. Wait, did we just have another moment?
Not really. Because we knew. We knew.
No, that wasn't
It was
that.
one of 2 days.
It wasn't, no, go back there. Wait, no, let's go back to the part where I only texted one person. And then,
Well, it's because I didn't text Wanda, it was Facebook, so I view them differently. But anyway, that is it. I'm never telling Wanda anything again. I should tell you everything Wanda tells me about you, but I won't do that because I'm a nice person.
well, and because Wanda still wants to live.
Because you probably already know. Oh.
And yes, your mother does know my birthday.
I know, but that's why when he
That's who he texted.
I know. Because she called and told me. I just love Jay's mom to death.
Yes. I love Jay's mom to death, too.
And which we didn't even mention on the show, which you bitches tried to get me for her birthday. Both you and her tried to get me for his birthday. You're all trying to wait till the very end, and then you were going to spring it up, and then I brought it up, and then as soon as I got off, Jay's like, oh my God, I'm so fucking la 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 la.
because I didn't think you knew it.
Well, I do.
When's Jay's birthday?
I don't care.
When's Kurt's birthday?
Oh, that I know. It pops up on my calendar. So,
Well, what is it?
I don't know. If I look on my calendar, we just had your birthday. I fucking bought you a present. Oh, maybe that was last year.
That was last year. Last year you got me an iPhone cover. This year I got...
Yeah, that's because you my birthday last year. Anyway, so and actually, for the record, Kurt remembered my birthday last year and actually texted me happy birthday.
I swear I texted her, Kurt.
You did not.
I swear.
We went through my
I
phone.
know, and I still believe
and you know I
you
don't.
deleted it.
No, I don't know how to delete.
You know what? That is the story I would use, though. If...
That I don't know how to delete.
Correct. I would say I don't know how to delete.
I don't know how to delete on my phone. You're the one that went through my message. I have
swear.
every other message you've ever sent me in
Then
the world.
I want you to go back to May 14th
We did.
on Facebook and see if my little
All right.
lovely message to you is there, because I bet you
And if
it
it's
is.
not,
Well, then you'll get a nice one this year.
That'll be a great way for us to remember. Yours is March 14th, yours is May 15th.
Mine's not even March 14th. That's the problem.
yeah. Isn't it like the 18th or something?
When's your birthday?
It pops up on my fucking calendar. At least I have you bitches on my calendar.
It's March 12th.
Oh.
We did a show that day. Remember?
And I remembered. Because I started the show by wishing you a happy birthday. Anyways, that's besides the point. The point that I'm trying to make here is that so the next day I called to wish Jay's mother a very happy birthday. And Jay, who was the first person to wish your mother a happy birthday?
Donald.
Me.
Donald.
Donald was the second.
Neither one of her natural children were one of the first two.
Well, I told you, Jay and I have our plans for your birthday. So don't even get it twisted. It is going to be so out of sight. It should
So,
be
should I let
recorded.
you all know now that I have decided to go to the river that week?
Well, you can go to the river that week all you want to.
Okay.
But when you come back is when you'll be just
That's fine.
floored. As will your neighbor.
What, did you remember it?
We're going to do a roast that week while you're gone. We're going to have every person on that wants to
Would
wish
you
a
really
birthday.
do a roast? Would you let someone roast you?
Would I let someone roast
Yeah.
me?
Would you participate in a roast?
Probably.
You would?
Yeah.
Oh, I would not.
That makes it.
Well, okay, let's clarify. Who would you not want to be roasting you? Because you'd be okay with some
About
people
everyone I know.
Come on. Kurt would be the MC.
Yeah. That is why. Yeah, no, I would not.
Really?
No. Because bitches would be smart and they would fly people in from out of town. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that, if there was just a little blurb on Facebook, we're going to roast Ophelia. There are people like Anita Martini from Texas that would totally fly in. There's Donna Sachet from San Francisco would fly in.
There's a line at the door.
There would be a line out the door.
Imagine the money we could raise for charity for that.
Oh, no.
Really? Are there things that you have never divulged to people that they
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
You're an open book.
On most things. But there are things that, like that, there are things. Yeah.
That you don't want to be roasted?
Yeah, no.
Well, this gives Jay and I ideas. It's an off birthday for you, so be thankful it's not going to happen this year. But when you're 50, girl, I'm sorry, when you're 21, you just walked
Yeah.
out.
You take that week off all right.
Yeah.
All you want to.
Yeah. No, I do not, I would not endorse a roast.
I would have no problem. I would roll with the punches. Because
I would roll some punches.
if they were doing it to be mean, then I would totally...
Well, I don't think that anyone would do it to be mean. I mean, that's kind of like, I've also have said this. I'm afraid, I'm not afraid of dying except for one thing. One thing that scares me the most about dying.
What?
That is at my funeral. There are people that would come together. There are people that would come together that would be able to piece things
together.
And
Ophelia the jigsaw.
that would be horrible.
Which is why you hope that you don't really, when you die, you don't really like come back and watch the whole...
Oh no, I would not come back. I would be like, nope, I want to be there. Yeah, no.
If I had the ability to like be a ghost or whatever after
At your
you die
funeral?
at your funeral, I would totally want to see you show up.
No. I would, I might want to stand outside to see like who came and who
Just-
didn't. You know what I'm saying? But oh no, I would not want to be inside.
Do you think that all of your drag friends would show up in
Ah,
drag?
to the yes, they would.
Yes, they would. Would you require it?
Kurt, if I died, would you come to the funeral and drag? Oh, she's not invited.
She's invited. Well, she's planning it, so she can be invited all she wants.
Somewhere in the dark.
He's emceeing it.
Would you? Yeah, she's insane. What about Nicole's funeral?
Just like, oh, by the way, I have a 5-page instruction manual for my funeral. Just in laminated divider, 5 pages.
Does someone know where to get this 5-page manual for your funeral? Okay, good. Do you have
No,
instructions?
no. My instructions is nobody come.
Nobody comes. I don't want a funeral. I want a party. I'm gonna be burned anyway, so I don't give a shit.
I
No,
don't think Jewish people could be burned.
they can't. I can't have tattoos either. Well, guess what?
Well, you need to change your religion then.
It's yeah, it's way beyond religion at this point, honey. I'm not going in any Jewish cemetery. I'm being burned and spread my ashes, or just put them in the garbage. I don't care. It's some landfill will be blessed, but I want a party, and I want drag queens to perform.
I do not want all of my. But really, I do. Well, I would be dead. So really,
What do I care?
what do I care? You know what I'm saying? But I do think that people in like all of my different aspects, because I am very. I think that would be the one time that everyone, I've thought about this before, like for some sort of celebration, like a birthday or something like that, to have, like, everyone
He's super important.
all together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that frightens me.
Well, it doesn't frighten me at all. I think it would be fantastic. The only thing that I would be really weirded out by is like people that I haven't been in contact with for like 20 or 30 years, and they just show up out of the blue, and what are they going to contribute? Because I would think that maybe some would. I don't know. Is that too presumptuous?
People that you...
I don't know.
Do you think, it's odd, because I was just thinking about this the other day. Why do we talk about death? But yet we do talk about it.
Doing this a lot, fighting and throwing themselves on the gas.
Yeah.
I want dance.
I was thinking the other day, I wonder really what my funeral would be like.
I'm not having a funeral.
Well, you may not want to, but people will throw you something. And they will throw it to you.
I want that.
And they will throw it because you are somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if we were nobody like Jay, his family would have a little something.
We
And
all have to schlep to Temecula. Oh my God, it would be this thing.
you know what I'm saying?
You can go to the winery.
Although we're almost making him famous, so we are making him somebody.
Well.
But you know what I'm saying? Like if you, and I don't mean this like conceitedly, but if we were nobody, then we would die, and there'd be a small something with.
There'd be something, a blurb in the newspaper, homeless destitute person died.
Right. But because of who we are, and we can't deny who we are, and I can't because I think I've been very blessed for many things that I've done. I've said this a zillion times. So I know that if I was to die, like so many other people before me, the community would do something.
Yes, come together.
And I
That's what they
think
would.
that's the same, like for you.
Yeah.
So that is something that I have no control over.
Right.
And I just know it's going to happen. And
We have a parade and build
Well, then tell everybody
yeah,
right
we have a
now
parade and build a flag.
to honor your
And
legacy.
Pride would have me. Pride would dedicate 1 year to me.
To honor your legacy, no one can come to your funeral without a blanket or a used jacket.
Well, that's what I would hope that would happen. I mean, I would hope that would happen.
Turn it
it
into
would-
a charity thing.
But that would happen. I mean, if I died, I would hope that someone would be like, these are the things that were important.
Oh, I totally would. I would make sure that happened. Like
know what
if
I'm saying?
If you went before me, I'd be like, here's what this bitch would
But
want.
you're older than me, so you're going to go before me. So,
Doug.
yeah.
Doug.
Yeah, Doug. But So that I think that people that I maybe have not seen for a very long time, that would come to. Now those stories I'd be interested in hearing.
Well, that's what
It
I
is
was.
my close friends that I don't want all to get together.
That's what I was gonna say. I want to hear what the people that I knew 20, 30 years ago would say about me in remembrance, because I would be probably blown away. Oh my God, I totally forgot that or something. Because
Yeah.
I can only imagine what.
I'd be like, that bitch was skinny, and she could outdrink a sailor.
And she used to be a fixture at the Chi Chi Club.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
She only had one chin.
thank you. She didn't have her 5 chins that she has now.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, Smooth Bear.
That's why I'm not fighting.
That is what, I mean, I just think, it's kind of like, yeah.
Well, why don't we do like what's her name on Hot in Cleveland and have our funerals before we die?
No.
So we can. Okay, sorry. Celebrations of life before we die.
I think that I've already had those. I think that I have a celebration of life every time I do something for my birthday. What I'm always amazed at, and every year, and I've been at the Hall for 20 years. It'll be 20 years next March.
So almost as long as this place has been around.
Exactly. So in that time, every May for my birthday, I do a birthday show, except for last year, because last year was a horrible birthday. And it amazes me there are people that will show up that have not been to the show for like a zillion years, but they will, pretty much everyone knows that, I always do my birthday thing the Monday before my birthday.
Right.
And that always amazes me, and to hear them, and
So don't you usually have like Christina do your show because eventually?
No,
you get
because
too drunk?
I've tried that in the past, and then I had to give up because she gets drunker than I do, faster than I do, and then usually I've got to take over for her anyways.
Got it.
So yeah, that doesn't work. So yeah, no.
Perhaps this year try someone else. I don't.
Well,
know.
last year I tried Medina.
Okay.
I tried to stay in the family, and Medina got drunk.
Well, there you go.
And she totally froze when she was up there. It was a disaster.
Jay's mom should do it.
Jay's mom should come down and do it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm gonna call her and I'm totally gonna invite her to do it.
Will you see my birthday show?
Yes! Oh
I
my
wish
God.
Summer Meadows would do it.
She would
but-
tell us stories about Jay. Stories that I know that I'm just keeping.
How much money do you think
Files.
it would take Summer Meadows to come out of hiding?
10,000.
New teeth?
Oh, a new two plus 10,000.
Plus
She said
10,000?
10,000.
Well, I mean, not for me, for a charity. We would have to raise 10,000 for me to.
Okay, girl, we're talking about my birthday.
Oh, well, yeah, $10 ain't.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it ain't gonna work.
I tried.
Speaking of, my birthday show is gonna be this year, May 12th at the Hall.
Hey, March 12th, May 12th. March 12th, May 12th.
What's March 12th?
On that note, I have to pee. And I need a drink. So we're taking a break and we'll be right back. We're back. From an extended break.
Well, I had to get a new cocktail
I know, I had to get a new cocktail.
that only Jason could make.
Most Punch.
Delicious.
We have talked all over. I don't think we've talked this much in a very long time that hasn't been about radios, horses, or Jay's mother. Even though we did talk about Jay's mother a lot today.
Yeah, we did talk about her a lot.
And now we're going to talk about TV because we haven't talked about TV in a fucking long time.
Okay, what are you watching?
I am watching.
Let me see if I care about any of your
You
shows.
so don't.
Probably not.
You don't even care about any of my.
All right, what are you watching?
The Voice.
I am watching The Voice.
Oh, I love The Voice.
I love The Voice.
Love. Who's your favorite?
Oh,
The black girl.
I do like her.
Cassandra.
Cassandra. I do like her a lot.
So good.
And they kept her until the very end, which I knew they were totally going to do for the whole drama. you know.
Right.
I don't like that Christina girl that everyone raves about, and they keep, ugh, God, I'm just like,
The one that is she the one that was saved this last?
yeah, she was saying.
She was in the bottom three,
Yeah,
and then
and I'm kind of glad that Danny didn't make it, because Danny was so fake to me.
which one was he?
Danny was the girl, the blonde girl, the PR girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was so fake.
Okay.
And I think that TJ would have made it if they didn't have him singing all of those old-time songs.
Right.
Because he had a fun little voice, but he was very theatrical, and that is not what they want.
Who's your favorite judge?
Well, you know, I love Blake Shelton.
Of course you do.
I totally love Blake Shelton.
One only needs to get in her car to know that.
Okay, because I love me some Blake. And, you know, we tweet. So, yeah, I do love him. And I really like Shakira.
I love her.
I love her
She's my
because
favorite.
you can tell when she likes someone and when she doesn't like someone. And that is what I like about her. Yeah.
Well, exactly. She does not, you know, the one thing that really disturbs me about Adam is that Adam will sugarcoat to no end.
Right.
How much, even if he doesn't like somebody, it's all the good things that he does like about them. And then it's one minor thing.
But I will tell you what I liked about Adam was last week when Kristen, the lesbian, when her mic went out,
Right.
Adam was the first one on his feet supporting her. And to me, you know, because he has a gay brother.
Right. Yep.
And to me, I was like, oh, you are a good person, because you know that she was dying.
That's right. Because that shit was out for a while.
Yeah.
Like,
And I have been in front of a lot of people emceeing shit, and my microphone just went out, and it is a scary. I mean,
yep.
it doesn't matter how good you are or how bad you are or any of that. When your microphone goes out,
You're up there all alone.
you are completely up there all alone, and everyone is suddenly staring at you, and you are 900 pounds naked with a skin disease. You know what I'm saying? That is what it feels like. Is you're dying. So I thought for Adam to jump up first.
Yeah. No,
And I was
and
really glad that she got saved.
She's really good.
She is
girl can
really
sing.
good.
But I love me some Cassandra. I love her. Love.
Yeah. So who do you think is gonna make it?
I think that definitely Cassandra is going to make it. I think that
I'm concerned about her, and I'll tell you why I'm concerned about her. I think she has a magnificent voice. However, the way that she carries herself almost comes across, and I believe that she's genuine. I'm not saying that I don't not believe that she's genuine, but I believe that she sometimes comes across as if she's not genuine. That she is, she knows how good she is. And people love to knock people down
that's very true.
when they get that. So that is my only concern for her.
Hard for someone like her, though, given her age, but she is the oldest there.
Yep.
And given the experience that she has, which is vastly more than everybody else on the show. So, I mean, I can see that, though, because that would be...
People
How
don't...
do you dumb that down, I guess?
Well, I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
people don't like that.
No,
It's kind of like I've said, for many years, during the whole and the underwear contest. The people that win are the real people. They're not the porn stars. They're not the drop dead gorgeous people. They are the real. That's who people root for.
Right.
Which is why I think that Jason, the cowboy on Blake's team, is going to do so well, because he's real. He's real. I don't think he's the best singer, but he's real. And
Right.
I think that people like real.
I think the other one that is pretty real that is also really good is the one guy that always wears
James.
the fedoras.
James.
With a really amazing...
James.
Yeah. Dude is
He's
awesome.
on Usher and he has the kids.
Yes.
Totally. I think that,
Usher, yes.
yeah.
That's the one.
He's gonna do really, because
Yeah.
he is real too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple of them that are really real. Yeah. Oh, look, he's decided to take photos. Yeah. All right. So The Voice, I'm loving.
Yes.
Are you watching Survivor?
I am not watching Survivor
Oh
now.
Lord, it is so
A mess.
good. I could scream.
Good Wife, Scandal.
Do what?
Scandal, The Good Wife.
Scandal. I love the Scandal. You don't watch Scandal.
I don't watch Scandal, no.
Scandal. They just had their season finale, and I'm really, really interested. You know, because when I first, you know, like when I
She was
watched
pregnant,
it,
right?
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. Oh, this whole season, it was all from the boobs.
Right.
Like they didn't show.
But she's still dropping her panties for every white man involved.
Yeah, she is. But I think that, you know, like when I first watched it, I was like, well, this doesn't make sense, and how could she do that? And now that I'm rethinking it, I'm like, she's smarter than that. And I'm like, so it's kind of keeps going. I'm totally into it. Did you catch up on House of Cards?
Yes. I cannot not love that show. It's so fucking good. Like,
I
so good.
swear to you,
I don't know why that show does not win all of the fucking
I don't
awards.
either. That show is just killer good.
Robin Wright, just, that girl,
She is amazing. Yeah. No, I love that show.
she gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna.
That show.
I don't know what they could do next season to top this season, but it's friggin' incredible.
So,
Although I did read in Entertainment Weekly, they might not bring it back because they film it in Baltimore, and there's a problem with the Baltimore filming,
Mission or
whatever
whatever.
it is, the city part
Huh.
that they may not. Yeah, so they may not bring it back because of that.
There will be
I
a
don't-
riot.
Oh, you know there
There will be a riot.
Are you,
There will be
are you
petitions.
watching The Amazing Race?
No.
I love that show.
There is
So
a
what boring shows are you watching?
So there is a show on Amazon Prime that is one of Amazon's made for Amazon shows, like House of Cards is for Netflix. It's called Transparent.
Yes, I've heard about it.
And it stars Jeffrey Tambor, who plays an older man who his children are grown, and he has recently divorced from his wife, and he is transitioning. And he is amazing.
I've not seen that.
Amazing in this role.
I've not
is
seen that.
Completely written for him. It's so awesome. I watched some masterpiece things. I know, you know, I love my Downton Abbey, but that's over. But the one that replaces Downton Abbey is Mr. Selfridge with Jeremy Piven, who I think is.
Did you watch How I Met Your Father?
Yeah.
Or How I Met Your Mother?
I did, yeah.
Oh, I Met Your Mother. Did
How
you
I
watch
Met
the
Your Mother.
season finale?
I have not watched the season finale yet. It's on the. I'm waiting for Donald to get back.
All right. Can I just tell you this? It's an hour of my life I will never get back.
Oh, was it really bad?
It was horrible.
Oh, that sucks.
Horrible, worst season finale of any show I've ever seen in my entire life. Hated it.
Damn.
And not only was it so bad, I think that it wrecked the entire series for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Because there's like the new.
You
spin-off
are
one.
probably better off
not watching.
not watching the finale.
Oh well.
There was no wonderful part.
Oh shit.
There was not one part of that.
Part of it.
It was 2 minutes into that finale, and I knew exactly what was going to happen. And I was like, don't do it. Oh my fucking God, you're doing it. Why are you doing it? I hated every... The last scene they filmed, that's the part that obsessed me. The last scene that they filmed the very first season, like after the very first episode of the very first season. So they knew exactly how it was going to end.
I would hope so.
Stupid. Hated
You're
it.
getting ready to tell me that it was some weird dream sequence, something.
No, I'm
Okay.
not. I'll tell you so you don't have to watch it.
Okay.
I'll tell you. No, I will tell you. He ends up with Robin. So they get it, you know, so it kind of flash forwards all through their life. So, you know, he marries Barney, and then they break up, and then Barney turns out to be the same whore that he's always been, and he's with his wife, and then they have 2 kids, and then she dies, and then the kids encourage her to, you know, be with Robin, because that's who he's always loved. Stupid.
And there you go.
Stupid.
Stupid. Are you watching Game of Thrones?
No.
That's the only one I care about right now, so.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
It's Game of Thrones or nothing.
No, I'm all into Survivor right now. That is my Survivor, and
Well, then you should have some t-shirts made for Survivor, and I have a shit ton of t-shirts coming for Game of Thrones, so.
well, I love Survivor and I love The Amazing Race. And
We haven't talked about it. We haven't.
you know,
we
because
have it.
Brandon and Rachel are on The Amazing Race.
Who?
Brandon and Rachel.
Shut up. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Brenchel.
And I'm going to tell you this because everyone that has ever watched the show knows that Rachel is not my favorite person in the entire world because I just have always found her to be whiny and
she's killing it.
I have a whole new respect for her.
She's killing it.
She is killing it.
That girl is a game player.
She is killing it, and I have seen a side of her that I didn't think that I would ever see. And she has been encouraging to other teams and backstabbing when she needs to be.
I love it.
And she is, I'm like totally like,
When did this season start?
oh, I don't know, like 5-6 weeks ago.
So I could watch it on Hulu or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I would watch it.
I think they're down to the final 5 right now.
Okay, for that I would watch it.
Yeah,
So
she is
myself out.
brilliant.
I'll
She
check
is,
myself out.
and I didn't think that I would ever say that about Rachel. You know what I'm saying? I've always found her just to be a crybaby.
And what's the Amazing Race prize? $1 million?
$1 million.
$1 million.
Yeah. But no, and Brandon is, but Rachel is, for me, is like, she almost has me convinced that I hope that she wins. I don't, because my Cowboys are on there. And I really want the Cowboys to win.
Got it.
But yeah.
Now, and I think we have talked about this, and I think you have said no, but you do not watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
I do not watch.
Do not.
Do not.
I do, and I just want to say, and this is all I'll say about it, I'm so Team Bianca, it's not even funny.
Well, that's good.
That's all.
I think that if they had, I would be more into it if the Drag Race represented the drag queens that actually do stuff for the community.
Right. No,
And
I know you've said that.
That is what and that they support each other.
Mm-hmm.
When they do the drag queens and the way that show comes across is such a turnoff to me that they make the drag queens look like they're so cutthroat, that they're so after each other, that they don't support each other, that they don't do any of that, and that they don't give back to the community. That's what bothers me.
So, were you following all of the stuff that was happening in the past couple of weeks about the trans community being all up in arms
Pissed off because she got her tranny?
about the she-male thing
Yeah.
and the game and all that stuff, and so they retracted and took all that out?
Well, I think that, no, I followed it a very, very little bit,
Right.
so I don't know. I really don't know about it. And what I will say is that I don't necessarily know if the she-male thing, because I mean, I think it's cute, but I don't know if that is really as much as of what she did is a backlash from the community on how she's not representing the community. She's representing a bunch of RuPaul ass kissers.
Well, and you know Ruth, right? I mean, it's...
I don't know her.
Oh.
RuPaul? No, I don't know her.
Oh.
I have had 3 incidences where I've had to work with her that have all been so horridly awful that I think that she's an awful person. I mean, you know, I always try to give people, you know, even though I think she's a horrid person, I still give her credit that I think that she has brought in parts of drag into the limelight.
Right.
So that I will give her credit for. And I think that there are people that have benefited from what they have done. Chad Michaels has benefited, and he's won.
And we love Chad.
And I love Chad. And, you know, Chad is now able to travel the world and show his craft, which he is incredible at. But what I think that on that same note is what that has also done is hurt other people that aren't into it as a career,
Right.
as Chad is, and Delta, and
Right.
you know, all of those people that do it and are fine with what they do, like me.
Who do it for different reasons.
Right. I don't do it to make $1 million. You know, I don't, you know, I do it so I make enough money that I can pay to be able to do it. That's all I really care about. But I also, because I know that the community supports me, I want to give back to the community.
Right.
And I don't see that anyone on RuPaul's Drag Race does that.
Right.
And that is where I have the problem.
I was in the beginning very team Courtney Act because I thought that she had the most talent, and now I am very anti Courtney Act, the one from Australia, because the only reason she is there is for the platform.
Yeah.
Is for the popularity.
Yeah.
For no other reason.
Yeah.
And everybody tells me, well, isn't that what they're all there for? And I say, I would hope not, because I don't
I
think
think on the Drag Race, absolutely.
and I guess you would be right.
Absolutely.
Because it's kind
That
of
they
sad.
all want to make a career out of it, and I think that, you know, and I've said this before, you know, a prime example, and I know I'll piss some people off, and I've said it before, so I don't really care. A prime example of how it has hurt the drag community is right here in San Diego with the Dream Girls. The Dream Girls, which has been in San Diego forever and ever, and Chad Michaels runs now, and I believe she owns it, and it's a great show.
Started here, right?
It started here. And it really is a great show. I mean, I don't want to knock what they do. And I would never be anyone to knock another drag queen's talents, because I have always said that people that can perform and lip sync and do all of that, I'm in awe of, because it's something that I cannot do.
So you weren't ever a dream girl?
I was in the Dream Girls. I was a guest appearance. But you know what? I'll take this so far back because you're here. It was Hunter who got me involved with the Dream Girls, because Hunter was a performer. And what Hunter taught me and got me to do drag was to do what I do best, and that's to talk and MC. Because I can work a crowd like no one's business. Now, there are many people that can perform
Right.
amazingly, but they can't MC and work a crowd like I can.
Right.
Now, I know that. So I know their place and I know my place. And generally the two never meet in the middle. They never do.
But you can work together.
Totally work together,
Right.
because I believe that you can't have this unless you have this. You know, like if you have a really great MC, you know, Frank Moreno is a great example of this. Frank Moreno is a great MC. That's why he does Joan Rivers. Because it's kind of like MCing.
Right.
But he leaves the lip syncing and the impersonating to impersonators.
Right.
And that's why his show did so good for so long. And it's kind of like the same thing. I know that I can't perform. I know that people will pay a lot of money to see me perform because I will make fun of myself performing.
Right.
That, and I know that. So when you have, when you cut out that whole group, then you're denying the community. So you have the Dream Girls. There are 2 Dream Girls shows in San Diego. There is Dream Girls on Wednesdays here at Moe's, and everyone that performs in that show has been on the Drag Race. The people that used to be in that show that didn't go on Drag Race or didn't make it on Drag Race now perform at Bourbon Street on Saturday night. And that shows what RuPaul's Drag Race has done to the drag community. And yes, I said it. And to me, I think that is sad because I would rather go, and I do go, to Bourbon Street on Saturday nights. Because to me, those people, a lot of them have been around a hell of a lot longer.
LaDonna performed.
LaDonna.
Fantasia will perform sometimes on
No,
Saturdays.
Fantasia is almost there every Saturday.
Oh, okay.
But Fantasia hasn't been on Drag Race.
Correct. That's true.
There's my case. She could.
She does do Wednesdays though.
She
too.
does do, yeah. But she has that,
But she also performs in LA and in Long Beach and in Palm Springs.
and she competes.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, she is.
She's
She
a
competes
she's a
for
pageant
it.
queen.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that has hurt drag queens.
Makes sense. I understand. But I will tell you, in everything that
tell
you
me.
just said about the difference between what you do and what some of the other people do, I think one of the reasons why I like Bianca is because I view her as a you type of drag queen.
Well, I may.
And not a...
Maybe I'll go back and see her. I don't know because I don't watch
Because
it.
girl can read a crowd. She can read a crowd.
But they don't do anything on RuPaul's Drag Race that highlights that. Like for instance, and people have asked me why don't go on it. I could never in a zillion years go on RuPaul's Drag Race, and I'll tell you why. One, I don't make my own clothes. B, I can't lip sync to save my life. I just said I can't make my own clothes. Thank you for paying attention in the crowd. However, with that being said, I'm proud to say that my longevity in the community and my ability to raise money and, that to me shows that I'm doing something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I am the longest running drag queen to have a show in San Diego, which is
Yes, you
the
are.
Went Wild.
That's true.
I single-handedly can raise tens of thousands of dollars in one night. I couldn't do that if I wasn't who I am. Mm-hmm. Now, exactly. But I still can't go on RuPaul's Drag Race because I am not good enough.
You're a bitch, but you're not that bitch.
That is true.
You got to be a bigger bitch, girl.
Yeah.
All right, we have to wrap it up because we're way
All right, fine, good. Fucking fine.
over. This weekend, what's going on?
Lashes and laces. I'm going to be at Rich's.
We're going to be at Rich's because I'm there too, and you think I'm performing and I'm not.
I'm also going to be in Palm Springs on Saturday morning.
Bro, you got too much going on. Yes, it's Surf and Turf weekend for flag football this weekend, so that's
I'll be
gonna
at the games
fun.
on Sunday. I'm going to be in Palm Springs on Saturday.
And we'll be at Rich's on Saturday night. We'll be hanging out with the Mr. Husband.
Oh, I have
Jay.
cute dresses to wear.
Oh, Lord.
They're all glittery.
Do you have big hair and shit?
I do have big hair to
Good.
wear.
I know that Kurt's going to be there because he wants to see this mess. Flag football.
He's
people
going there
in
for the
drag.
boys.
He's going for the boy. That's
Yeah.
all I can say.
Look, Jay's having a damn heart
I know.
attack.
He's having a damn heart attack. We have to wrap it up. Happy dining out for life, everybody. Let's raise some money, and maybe we'll be back next week if you're around. I don't know.
I will be here next week.
Okay, we'll be around next week.